In this video, we'll walk through the two add or subtract weight functions found on the Harvest Scale System's keypad. These functions were designed to be able to correct for scanning errors out in the field before the data gets back to the office. In this example, we'll go through and show an erroneous scan. We'll say that this scan for picker number 7, transaction number 13, was made in error and actually was supposed to be assigned to picker number 10, but somehow the badges got mixed up out in the field and it was assigned to picker number 7. The first thing we want to do is remove the transaction from picker number 7 account. To do so, we must press and hold the subtract weight button. When doing that, it's going to ask us what picker ID number we would like to remove a transaction from. Since it pulled up picker number 7 already, we can use that. If you needed to type in something different, you could hit the clear key and type in whatever picker value you needed. But for this example, picker number 7 is who we want to void the transaction for. So we type in 7 on the numeric keypad and press the ZERO button once. It then asks what transaction ID number we need to void out. You can see right here, this is transaction number 13, which had a total 7.78 pounds, which we'd like to get rid of. So we'll type in 13 for the transaction ID number and hit the ZERO button once. We now have a new receipt. You can see this new receipt shows the scale ID number, that we voided transaction number 13 and removed 7.78 pounds from picker ID number 7. And now you can hand both of these receipts to picker number 7, who may or may not be present at the scale, and show them that an error was made on their account and has been corrected. Now, of course, at this point, the fruit is probably nowhere to be found, but we do know the weight of the fruit that was supposed to be added to picker number 10. So what we'll do is go back, since we can't weigh the fruit again, we must then manually add a weight to picker number 10. So we'll press the add weight button. We want to add it on picker ID number 10, so type in 10 on the numeric entry. Press the ZERO button once. It's going to go through and ask you what field it's on. The current field is acceptable. It'll ask you what variety it's on, for maybe a fruit variety if you wanted to track that. It'll ask you what pallet ID or lot ID it's on. You can go ahead and confirm that. It'll print out the pallet ID confirmation. Then it's going to ask you how many pounds of weight would you like to add. Now this is the important part. And we need to add 7.78 pounds back to picker number 10. So we'll type in 7.78 to picker number 10. Once we hit enter, you'll get a added weight confirmation, and it'll show that we added 7.78 pounds to picker ID number 10. And now both of the picker accounts have been corrected and the totals are where they should be. Thank you so much for watching.